all of the regions, North America, Europe, Asia, and of course, along with APAC, are going to be displayed here on the Play Battlegrounds channel, along with also on YouTube. So, Made in Thailand, we watched them drop down at Power Grid, but they got some company. It's DIC. DIC's been a little bit MIA in the last couple of games. Duckman, well, he's not going to miss his shots. Tony goes down. That's going to be the first kill of the game already. Made in Thailand, besides match one, Jordan, have just not stopped their domination of this lobby.
Yeah, definitely. And I'm sure they will like to continue that as well. That said, the fact that they are in a close engagement with DIC right now doesn't make you feel too confident that this is going to be a great game for them, because things can always go wrong, even though they're in a 3-on-4, even though they've started off this engagement well.
Of Birirami United Esports all the way down south, Jordan. Another team that I wanted to sort of talk on. I know we're not really looking at them at the moment, but they were coming into this with very little form going their way, and they have very quickly turned it around.
Indeed, an interesting circle shift as well, a little bit more over toward the western side of the map rather than the eastern side. Made in Thailand, very much center of the circle. Day traders definitely not having a particularly great day today at all. Given they have lost another player early on in the piece. VTF have just run into Made in Thailand. At least two of them.
And there's that setup we saw before. Fury Australia were waiting for 14:05, but going back to Made in Thailand, losing two very big players and just losing two players in general is never going to be ideal. Unfortunately for them, at the time, if you're really feeling it and it's like, this is our map and we're really solidified as this is our home, we want to play well. And there's Zoid, mate. The IGL for Atletico is going to be able to find Svet just peeking over the top. Gem's trying to just make himself to be a bit of a nuisance to help out his teammate, but he was never going to be able to save him. Atletico on the board. They continue to perform after match number 3. Massive performance from Extreme and the boys. But going back to Fury again, you know, making these rotations, they know how to play this map, but you don't want to overdo it. You don't want to try and play too aggressively. I don't think that they're the type of team to do that.
Well, they have gotten their way fairly safely into the center of the circle. They've gone around.
Oh my God.
Next gaming. That's a roughie. They've been having a good day so far. They were in second place going into this game, but I'm wrapped around. They're actually in front of Day Trade now as well. Mike Gamukau surely doesn't get out of this one alive, and he won't. That was a bit risque from him, and he has been punished for it. Now, he's not been finished off. I wonder if there's a world where he can crawl down and get res. Doesn't look like it though. High ground for Matey, and that'll be the finish, I'm sure, onto Waiki Kamukau. Touching on Atletico though, I was going to say, very important for them to win that fight against Q Confirmed, because they did have to rotate in past Q Confirmed, and we're seeing that now come to a head.
Yeah, exactly right. Jayers and Jauman still alive. Better position compared to Linksy, who's firing from the blue towards Cerberus. Jauman from above gets the knockdown onto Zoidmate. And this is not the fight that you want to be taking at this present time because of the blue. 30 seconds until it starts to move, but they don't have much time though to really play around here.
Yeah, I think Atletico just need to make sure that they get that res and start booking it into the circle. Q Confirmed should not be that much of a threat with only 2 players, but there are plenty more teams around that they're going to need to be aware of, although it seems Atletico are more or less going to have to take this fight, otherwise they're leaving Linksy high and dry, because he's still sitting out in the blue. So I think they do actually need to end up getting rid of Q Confirmed. At least they need to get rid of Jayers. And Extreme goes down early. Not a good start to the fight here for Atletico. It's a rough one again, because they have to fight uphill. Linksy does have a lot of meds at least to play with. Zoidmate is going to leave Extreme for dead. He might even be leaving Flood here as well. This is a rough position for Atletico to get in. That's a nice spray though from Linksy.
Oh, but it's stolen from Duckman. Duckman's actually picked up 2 or 3 kills this game. Jayers is not done just yet. Yeah. Linksy knows where he is. Obviously got the information for the rest of his team. Got the nade already primed. He knows his rough area, just not the pinpoint location. Doesn't bounce enough. The Flood's been knocked down by Anquan from DIC. This has gone horrible for Atletico. And Quad's going to get the flush onto Flood. Lynxy probably isn't in much of a position where he's going to make much more from this game. If he can get Jayers, at least trades 1-for-1 in the end. QC, a thorn in the side for Atletico Zoidmate. You can see on the map, the game, half health, but has moved forward. Jayers holds his position. This is
right. So I wonder if that is now the option here for Lynxy. This is such an interesting dynamic, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it is. He's got 2 first aid kits here, Lynxy, but he is so convinced that he's still around here. Lynxy has to be careful.
Right.
If he wants to go for a heal, it might be the wrong time. Jayers goes for the heal, but now he gets sprayed. Lynxy's from above, gets the elimination. That will send QC 4 Horsemen out in 15th position. And Jordan, that's 2nd and 3rd on the rankings out, with Myth down to 1 player. The top 3 have been absolutely torn to shreds here on Miramar. Lynxy gets off the first aid kit at a crucial time onto the bike, but can he make it in time? I don't know even if he sends it as fast as he can. Zoidmate's going to be knocked down by 7-4-1. Gets a knockdown onto Anquan, who is inside of the blue, may not be able to make it much further. Atletico are going to go out early here, but they have found some kills. Never mind, CJ steals it away. There goes Lynxy and Zoid. There goes Atletico. And really, all of the teams that did well in match 3 have perished. And there goes DRC as well. They didn't quite do as well in match 3, but you get the idea of what's happening here.
You say that, but made in Thailand, Duckmans, he's still alive. He's still kicking. He's a solo, but he is still alive. Gone Cats in an engagement with VTF. Victim, of course, the team from Indonesia have been having a pretty tough day so far. Not looking too good there for Cerberus either. They're stuck inside of the blue. Big rotation has to come in as well from a few more of these teams.
7 kills. Hi, Saki. Oh, he finds 1 for Cerberus. Doesn't find the 2nd. God, Meow's able to send him packing in 12th position. And it's really these teams that are in the bottom 4, bottom 5, bottom 6, really, because all of them in the bottom 6 are still alive here in Miramar, that are at least turning their fortunes around here for PCS APAC. Very Rem still need to make the way to the circle. Might have to exchange with Archangel Predator. 7 kills, Jordan. They're looking better, but they're going to have a fight soon, you'd think.
One would assume so. AAP probably need to be joining up with Mad Dog, but we'll have a look back at that later as we keep an eye on Montinuovo. Back to the Philippine squad. Killer and CJ locking down the warehouse, but they are the ones that are going to have to move on. For now, keeping an eye on this rotation in from the Thai team. BRU Nordra has dropped. That's to Matey from Day Traders. And AAP getting involved in that discussion as well. It was always going to be a tough rotate in. And it's made worse by being in the crossfire between 2 teams. That is for sure. God, Mio, not going to last too long against Killer there. And it's just Konaxi left alive.
I mean, he's got a decent position, but just doesn't have any teammates to help him out. They've all been slaughtered. The headshot from Killer was on point as well. And while with the numbers, it was always going to be easy pickings. Archangel Predator, killing spree indeed. They've got 10 kills here on Miramar. They're up to the top 7 now with this performance. They only had single digits, Jordan, coming into this game. We speak about teams that can, well, turn it around on different maps. Duckmans has Carl's pushing onto him, though. A player from Archangel Predator. A very, very long way from the rest of his team. Duckman's got 4 kills. I cannot believe that I said at the start of the game, maybe this was going to be a game teams could catch up to Made in Thailand. I've learnt my lesson.
The west, but not from the east. Throwing some smokes down here. He's going to have to do a bit of work.
Oh,
charge!
No way.
Buggy.
Oh, he's able to get 1. Are you serious, Mad Dog? Switching to the back seat. Well. Oh no, Killer's the last one alive for Archangel Predator. Here we were praising them just quite literally a minute ago. Duckman may not realize the scenario that has unfolded in his vicinity, though. Ferox are going to get on the board surely. Maybe not, though, because CJ might just get revived here from Killer. He took another tag. 1 more. Can Ferox get on the board? Duckman doesn't have a nade. Otherwise, he would have already primed it, thrown it, and probably gotten the double kill. They've both been healthy and survived now. They've both got the revive off. Killer and CJ are up. Cozzy. Oh, they're so desperate for this first kill for Ferox. But Duckman may just steal it. Oh, he found a nade on the body. It's going to be thrown in. Does Duckman pick up the double? No, he misses.
Nope. Just can't quite chuck it far enough. He's throwing a few more. AAP Gonna have trouble pushing in Duckman's position. There's a flash there. He actually needs the help from Ferox, that's for sure. If Duckman's is going to survive here, it's going to be because of Ferox.
I'm trying to count how many smokes are up right now. It's not going out really good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Too many.
9.
Maths is hard. Don't do it on stream. Here they go. AAP, they're running, and they do manage to catch Duckman's. Ferox
are on the board
early enough, and they have managed to find that kill onto Killer. CJ survives for now, though. Crashed.
Underarm? I was just wondering if Levi's maybe thought someone was closer than they really were. There goes CJ. Archangel Predator certainly did a lot of their work early on in this game. Gets them up to 5th place as well. 21 points tied with Atletico. Fortunately for Atletico, speaking of them just then, a lot of that top 3 have all had a very poor Miramar game. So really for the teams in that top 6, not a lot of movement. This is now the game though for the bottom 4 and so forth around that region of the leaderboard to catch up, to get back up the standings. A team like Ferox, you know, maybe they pick up 5-6 kills and a win. All of a sudden now they're in the top 10. That's how quick it can change. But as I'm saying that, Sweet Soul's knocked down by Turtle of Divine Esports. And while Turtle's able to get those shots for now, eventually they are going to have to start moving out of Monte Nuevo along with 4 or 5 other teams.
Well, we'll see where this next circle does end up moving. What I think is going to happen is Ferox are going to cop the south hard shift right now. The game's going to get much harder for them. We'll see. Divine continuing to engage with a couple of teams. This is a much better performance for Creatori, who are surviving later in the game than they have so far in any of the previous ones on Erangel. That said, it might stop fairly shortly. Levi's does catch reality. Let's see where the circle shift is going to go. If this goes hard,
Whether or not this send it into the field strategy does work out for them. Nam, the shots with the SLR does land on the IQ 500. I'm not sure if that was a 500 IQ play, but maybe it was their only play for Creatori Esports. 7th place finish, as you said, definitely better than what they were placing on Erangel. Dr. Logi for Phoenix Gaming has to start to throw out their final smokes because they have only just made it into the circle. They've actually got a crate as well in the middle of that. Now over to the fight in Monte Nuevo. Tonke opens it up with a nade. Jordan, it's not going to look good, though, I think, for Victim FTF.
no, definitely not at the moment. This has actually got to be farm time for Fury. I wanted to point that out because they actually have an okay position in the circle here. Everyone else has to cross this road. And if Fury is able to just set it up a crossfire, I think it's going to be very difficult for a lot of these teams to survive. RDK Boss does a good job onto Tinoy to keep his teammate alive, getting the res there. Levi from Divine, the other side of this fence, and Tom K is going to find that out. He was certainly unawares, and now has that info, but not in the way that he would have liked to have gotten it. Fury do lose Juicy in the meanwhile here, but Levi's might end up getting a 2-on-1, and he will. Maximus goes on down. Levi's will just keep himself alive for as long as possible right now.
Played that so well, did Levi's for Divine. Didn't even need the rest of his team to really help out there. Roden gets 6 sacks. That will actually be the end of Golden Cat because of that. 5 teams remain. RDK, I think, is about to become roadkill here. It does have the smoke to buy some time. Goes to the left-hand side, knocked down onto Turtle. Will eventually translate into a kill. Takes one with him to the grave as Victim from the future are going to be sent to the past now as Phoenix Gaming are in the center of this circle.
Might be high and dry, unless Divine and Phoenix end up fighting each other. Fury's stuck in the middle.
I was going to say, the knock doesn't have to actually come from Ferox, though, although Nikos does find Nam. You mentioned that, you know, Fury, Divine, Phoenix all start fighting each other. Wow, mid-air spray. Kozzy's going to be able to get Levi's. Ferox pushing up and finding the frags. This is so much better. Now they can take the position away from Divine Esports as well. Insight's actually going to try and third-party this. He might end up picking 2. If he's smart, he gets Nam first. He'll probably just spray whoever he sees first. Oh, never mind. He doesn't get anyone. Hong Von Ditch from Phoenix Gaming sends them packing along with Kozzy. And that will be the end of Fury Australia in 4th place. Never mind, it was actually Kozzy who'd get that initial kill.
rough
and
cross.
Hongvon Ditch now holding behind this crate. Ferox, surely they win these, Jordan. You think they do from here. Grumps is knocked, but he has been revived. 5 kills, the nade towards Hongvon Ditch. Not enough to get the elimination, but then the frag as well from Nikus. He knocks him down. Dr. Logi, 3 teams, but they're all in tatters. Unless you're a team from Australia who have got 4 still up. Nikki, Nam, don't count them out for Divine. Oh no! In the blink of an eye, they've just been wiped out! Ferox had 4, now they've got none. And Divine are going to win this in a 2v1.
Well, are they? I don't know just yet. Dr. Logi, let's not count him out. 2-on-1. It is possible. 2-on-1 Xenox.
And they are close to each other. Quick spray transfer can be completed, but usually numbers. Oh, it peaked early though. Nikki's now in a 1v1. Namc, I don't think realized Dr. Logi was that quick, but Nikki knows he's on the other side of this rock in a 1v1. Dr. Logi, can he win this one? He does! 2v1 for Phoenix Gaming for Vietnam. Dr. Logi.